Hey guys, today on People Now, Dolly Parton getting real about her marriage, her body image, and getting older. It's this week's People cover story.
Cardi B is getting emotional after buying her mom the ultimate gift.
New details about Kim Porter's passing after her death certificate is released.
We know Meghan Markle has Thanksgiving turkey cooking tips and tricks, but will she celebrate across the pond as a royal? Our royal expert is here.
Oh my Christmas, look who's here.
We are so excited today because the legendary Patti LaBelle is in our studio.
Woo, it's live today on People Now.
Hey everybody, welcome to People Now. Great to see you. We are only two days away from arguably one of the best holidays of the year, Thanksgiving. We're kicking off with a heated Thanksgiving food debate.
Very
here.
heated. So classic homemade cranberry sauce versus canned cranberry sauce. Which one is better? I don't know. Vote for your favorite.
Look at this.
Poll, or just tweet us your answer with the hashtag People Now.
I grew up with this one, by the way. We'll talk about that in a little bit, those results. But for now, here's what you need to know and what's trending today. Days after the sudden death of Kim Porter, her cause of death remains unknown, but People can confirm that an autopsy for the ex-girlfriend of Sean Diddy Combs was completed one day after she was found in her Los Angeles home at the age of 47. Porter is scheduled to be buried in Columbus, Georgia. That's according to the death certificate obtained by the blast on Monday. On November 15th, officers were alerted after a woman was found unresponsive in Toluca Lake, California. She was declared dead at 11:40 local time. In an emergency dispatch call obtained by TMZ, her health status was described as a cardiac arrest, and a source told TMZ that she had been battling pneumonia. Combs and Porter, who dated on and off from the 90s through 2007, share a 20-year-old son, Christian, 11-year-old twins, Delilah Starr and Jesse James Combs. And Diddy, who has two kids from other relationships, also considers Porter's 27-year-old Quincy his own. And as Diddy mourns, condolences are still pouring in. Three very special women are sharing their own tributes, Diddy's other exes. In an emotional note shared on Instagram, Misa Hilton Brim, who shares a 24-year-old son, Justin, with Combs, thanked Porter for always, quote, being a second mother to her son. She added, Kim, for the last 20 years, we have raised our children together. My mind cannot begin to wrap around the fact that you're not going to be here. Sarah Chapman, who shares a daughter, Chance, with the mogul, also penned a loving tribute on social media, writing, rest in paradise, Kim, and know your kids are covered in prayer and love. Diddy's longtime girlfriend, Cassie, who he just split from in September, also mourned the loss of Porter, writing in a post, sending so much love and my condolences to the Porter and Combs family. Puff, you are already the best father. I know you will be amazing. Guys, we move on to this now. In this week's People cover story, Dolly Parton opens up about her enduring marriage, body image, and how she feels about getting older. She may have nearly 60 years of experience as a larger-than-life music icon, but Dolly has no plans of slowing down anytime soon. We love her for that. You might wonder, how does she do it all? But she tells People that sleep, it's not a big deal for her. She explains the older you get, the less you need. She says, I don't want to miss anything. Parton also jokes to People about leaving show business with style. She says, quote, I never think about retiring. I just hope I fall dead in the middle of a song, hopefully one I wrote right on stage. I can hear her saying it. After all this time, Parton knows a thing or two about staying true to who she is. She admits to People that she's a, quote, hog at heart and has struggled with her weight and body image over the years. She feels most at home in her iconic over-the-top style. She explains, I don't like to not look like me, even if that means getting all dolled up for a trip to the grocery store or a night in with her husband of 52 years, Carl Thomas Dean. For more with the lovable Dolly Parton, you can pick up a copy of this week's People. We love her. This is one you don't want to miss. All right, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle stepped out Monday evening for a glamorous date night that happened to fall on their 6-month wedding anniversary. Meghan was spotted cradling her baby bump at the Royal Variety Performance in London. This was Meghan's first time at the Royal Variety Performance, while Harry first attended the event back in 2015. Meghan wore an outfit that featured black sequins, a white leaf pattern with her hair pulled back in an elegant updo. Harry was at her side in a classic tuxedo and bow tie. They both look great. The events previously hosted talent like Lady Gaga, the Beatles, even Elton John. This year, the show included appearances from Take That, George Ezra, Simon Cowell, the cast of Tina, the Tina Turner musical, and Andrea Bocelli. Not a bad lineup. The Royal Variety Performance is an annual televised event that supports the Royal Variety charity, benefiting UK entertainers in need of help and assistance as a result of old age, ill health, or hard times. The origins of the Royal Variety Performance date back to 1912. And stick around, guys. We'll have more in Royals, including whether Meghan will celebrate Thanksgiving this week. That's all when our Royal correspondent Imogen Lloyd-Webber joins us a little bit later in the show. And Andrew, you've got more for us in Star Trek.
Yes, we are kicking off Star Trek today with some serious money moves. Cardi B is giving her mother the ultimate gift this holiday season, a brand new home. In a very emotional Instagram post, the rapper gets choked up while giving her followers a quick tour of the main floor and basement. Check it out.
Happiest day of my life. Last year I was so thirsty to buy my mama a home, and I could only afford a house that cost $600,000. And you know, we live in New York, so cribs that look like that look like I waited till I could afford a dream home, and I copped it.
It's a pretty nice house. Cardi also says she's thrilled that her daughter, Culture Chiari, whom she shares with husband and Migos rapper Offset, will get to visit her grandmother in this home. Cardi recently opened up to People in Espanol about the importance of family, telling the magazine, quote, "I read that babies forget people so quick. I don't want her to forget me. I don't want her thinking that somebody else is her mom. I want her to love me as her mom. I want to be the one that when she cries, I'm the one that stops her from crying." And Cardi made it clear to the mag that she plans on keeping her daughter humble, saying, quote, "I will be taking her to her cousins, her grandmother's house, and I would like her to see how the people in my community live. I would like for her to be humble, for her to want to share, for her not to be snobby." And speaking of good news, the holidays are right around the corner, and who better to get some Christmas decoration inspo from than Chip and Joanna Gaines. The Fixer Upper fam went all out this year, just 4 days before Thanksgiving, with the purchase of a 13-foot-tall Christmas tree. Not too shabby. Joanna walked her Instagram followers through the whole process of buying, securing, and putting up the big old tree, starting with Chip picking out what Joanna captioned in these pics, the quote, "tree of his dreams." Chip can be seen here doing his best to strap the tree to his SUV, but the fun really started when the whole Gaines fam decided to help put it up together in the house, including baby crew. When everything was said and done, the tree may have taken up quite a bit of space, but it looked perfect as ever, with Joanna captioning this pic, "Guess we don't need our dining room table." Hey, less space is a small price to pay for this picture-perfect home for the holidays. It's time for our real moment of the day, brought to you by Ocean Spray Pink Light Cranberry Juice Drink.
Yeah, we're celebrating the holiday season with Ruben Studdard and Clay Aiken, who are kicking off their holiday show on Broadway. The two American Idol alums also sharing their favorite holiday traditions, including the big one, holiday eats. Watch. Yours was the sweet potato.
I mean, either that or like turkey and dressing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mine is, and I got made fun of for it, but I can't eat turkey without that cranberry sauce that comes out of the can.
In the shape of the can.
In the shape of the can, it's got to blah, 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 when it comes on the stick. I don't want cranberry sauce that's been homemade. I want it to come out in the shape of the can.
I'm with you.
No, I know, but I get made fun of it for that.
But that's because people,
because they ain't got no taste.
right.
And that's the kind of
Ocean Spray.
Ocean Spray.
Bring it on. Oh my gosh, maybe Ocean Spray would like to sponsor our show.
Yeah, well, they do our show,
They
so
actually do
we're
sponsor.
glad to see it.
Actually, they would love this, so it's perfect.
Love talking to those guys. Stay with us. Harry Potter star Tom Felton has a brand new YouTube series. He's telling us all about that and reminiscing about those Hogwarts years that we all love. Plus, we are live with the star of Hallmark Hall of Fame's Christmas Everlasting, the legendary, the incomparable Patti LaBelle. That is coming up in just a little bit.
All right, guys, we're taking a look at our People poll of the day. We've been asking what you prefer on Thanksgiving, homemade or canned cranberry sauce. So let's take a look at the results so far.
Okay, closer than maybe we thought, right?
Wow,
But
why wouldn't people, I would think that people would like homemade a little more, but I don't know, I guess I'm wrong.
Can's easier, great shape. All right, keep on voting in that poll. We'll see what happens at the end of the show, but now we move on to this.
As Tom Felton takes on his latest project, YouTube's futuristic new series Origin, that is streaming now, there's one project he still has yet to revisit. Yes, I think you can guess where we're going with this. Hogwarts resident bad boy Draco Malfoy himself has not seen the Harry Potter films since their premieres. That's crazy to me. Well, people caught up with him. He revealed what it's going to take to get him to finally rewatch the series.
I mean, I have seen the Potter films at the premieres, but other than that, no, never. I'm sort of saving it for a sacred day. I have visions of doing it with my, 2 kids when I'm a little bit older. I don't have any kids now. Before so we'll see.
But do not worry, Potter stands. Just because their time at Hogwarts may be up doesn't mean these witches and wizards aren't hanging out. Watch this.
It's all a lie. We hate each other, and we're all absolute bastards. No, it is. Yeah, everyone's really sweet. I was lucky enough the last few months to see Daniel on Broadway. He's doing well. He's always inspiring with his work choices and his outlook on life. Saw Emma recently. We had a little day on the beach, which was nice. Matthew Lewis, old Longbottom, lives around the corner from me. So yeah, he's always dear to me. So yeah, it's quite cool. A lot of the Potter crew are still chummy.
I love that they still hang out. And what is keeping Tom busy these days? Well, if you follow him on Instagram, you've met his adorable puppy, Willow. So how did Willow come into his life? Listen to this.
No, I was really lucky, actually, because a friend of a friend knew someone that was trying to give the puppy back to the place, because they didn't realize that puppies poop and pee everywhere. So I was very lucky to get her before she went to the pound, really, because I think that's where she was going on the way there, and I snagged her before that happened, so good timing.
So adorable. Tom even gave some advice for any future puppy owners out there.
Start as you plan to go on. It's very easy to go, oh, she's a puppy, let's just bring her to bed and like feed her all these snacks. But the truth is, I think whatever you do in the first month, then that's pretty much normal. So I have her fenced in the kitchen. She knows she's not allowed anywhere else in the house. She's pretty good. I'm quite a stern father early on, so I'm hoping to reap the rewards when she grows up.
Chrissy Teigen stopped by The Ellen Show in an episode airing Tuesday and opened up about one of her pet peeves, feet. Take a look.
You don't like feet? You have a thing about feet?
I have horrible feet. Now you're all gonna look at my feet. No, don't, please don't.
Why would you say that?
I don't know. I say the wrong thing all the time, Ellen.
What's wrong? First of all, if
I have like Asian jungle feet. Like we're meant to climb trees. Oh my gosh, you guys! I used to have it in my Sports Illustrated like contract that like no feet. Like I would bury them in the sand. Oh my God, that's gonna be a thing now.
Yep, definitely is going to be a thing. Sorry, Chrissy. And like some feet, Chrissy says that she's not known for smelling so good. When Ellen asked if she would ever do a perfume line, the model revealed that she usually smells like spray tan and dogs, so probably not.
No, maybe not. But that didn't stop Ellen from helping Chrissy market her potential scent. Ellen even put together a little provocative ad to help market the fragrance called Clumsy Chrissy.
Yeah, Chrissy then stepped into the co-host seat, helping Ellen quiz actor Michael B. Jordan on his dating life.
Now, Chrissy asked People's Sexiest Michael if he's ever hooked up with someone via DM. Here's what he had to say.
Yes, I have. I have. I'm human. Not often, but yes, I have.
That's just a personal question.
It's a personal question. You just
yeah.
want to know? Just threw it out there.
Yeah.
It's there.
Hey, Chrissy's a little flustered by him. I don't know if you saw it there, but look, Creed sliding into the DMs. Love that. He reveals why he's still single. Basically, it's all because of work. He's working hard. He hasn't had the time to properly date.
Yeah, it makes sense. The trio then auctioned up a holiday card featuring them with a lucky fan, with the proceeds going towards Lupus LA. It's an organization Jordan is involved with because of his mother. She suffers from lupus. The big winner pledged a whopping $5,500. A lot of fun.
Oh, girl, look at you making a difference. Your sister will be so proud of you. And having you here tonight is like having a piece of her with us also.
Thank you, Mrs. Swenson. It's just about the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
In Hallmark Hall of Fame's Christmas Everlasting, a high-powered New York City lawyer named Lucy is forced back to her small town during the holidays after her sister unexpectedly passes away.
And we're joined by one of the stars of that movie, the legendary, the wonderful Miss Patti LaBelle. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Well, it's great to talk to you.
Thanks for joining us.
Let's start with this. In some ways, this isn't your typical sort of Hallmark holiday movie. This really addresses the fact that for the holidays, for some people, it's a painful time. What do you hope that the message sort of is here?
The message is very close to my life. When Tatiana leaves to become who she has to become, you sometimes forget. You don't forget your family, but you go on, like I toured. And when I was home for some time, my sister was dying of cancer. And so the last thing she said to me is, make me an egg sandwich. And I just gotten in from the road and I was tired. I said, I'll make it tomorrow. And tomorrow never came for her. So my aunt said, don't rush, your sister died. But with this movie, Tatiana leaves to become this great lawyer, and her sister passes away. But the thing is, I realized in my life I was giving material things and money, but not me.
Wow.
So it's good to give yourselves to your family members while they're here.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just the way life is. Sometimes you're so busy, you forget about family.
You mentioned Tatiana there, and she was just here yesterday, and talking about kind of
so good.
Yeah, a lot of her interview we'll see tomorrow, but she gave a little shout out to you. Let's take a quick look at that.
Really?
Miss Patty, you just made such an impression on everybody that worked with you. After meeting you and spending time with you, I listened to your songs again, and they touched my heart in such a different way because now I know like the woman who sings the way she does.
That's
She was
amazing, right?
emotional recalling their time with
Yeah,
you.
it's got to be so nice to hear. But I'm curious, is it ever hard for you to settle into a cast when you have that many admirers? How do you kind of become one of them?
I just do. And I'm blessed because when I came on the set that day, my son, the guy who plays my son, said that he's always wanted to work with me, and he was so happy. And I said, well, I'm happy to be here because I love the Hallmark movies. And just meeting him and his enthusiasm and my girlfriend, Tatiana, that I've known forever. And she's such a great actress and so beautiful and pure.
Yeah.
Just a great cast.
She also said that you would sing in your trailer with the door open and they would all crowd around.
Yeah.
You had an audience. Did you know you had an audience?
I was hoping I did. Yeah. Because I love to sing. And if I'm singing, I want you to come and listen.
Okay.
Yeah, so I like that.
Well, anytime you want to sing in here, maybe out in the green room later or whatever, we'll be around. Just dropping that in there so you know.
All right.
So the movie is making headlines as one of Hallmark's first holiday movies to embrace diversity in kind of new ways here, especially in those leading roles. Fans have expressed excitement to tune in. What does it mean for you to be a part of something that's representing people in a way that they say, wow, that's something I can really relate to?
I hope I'm, always going to be a part of something that's important. And like I said, I'm a Hallmark girl anyway. And to be asked to play this role, I was highly honored. Very, very much so, and I'm happy to be there.
Well, that's great.
We did some sleuthing on Instagram. You posted a photo of your granddaughters on Halloween. They are so cute.
Yes.
How did having grandchildren change the holidays for you?
Everything. This is the little one's first Christmas. Layla, she's 1. Gia's been here for 3 years, and I let them make a fool of me on holidays, any day. Anytime they come to my house, they take my jewelry, they play with everything, they break things, and I thought I would have a fit. I don't mind. I let the kids get away with things that I would never let anybody else get away with.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Christmas tradition with them?
With the babies?
Yeah. Which, by the way, you told us you host like a Christmas dinner of like 100 people or something? Or?
Yeah, maybe 150 this year.
Okay. No big deal.
And for Thanksgiving, I'm doing like 20. But the kids come over, and whenever I'm doing anything in the kitchen, Gia, the oldest one, wants to help. Grandma, let me help. And I'll let her help, and she gets her little dirty hands and stuff, and I have to cook it and eat it.
What do they call you?
She calls me Grandma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are there other names does it depend on the kid?
Just Grandma.
Okay, Grandma. Okay.
Jeremy's just trying to get some.
I don't know why I want there to be something like Mimi.
Just Grandma.
I don't know what I want.
I wanted them to call me Glam Mom, but she couldn't say it, so she called me Grandma.
Oh my goodness, that's so great. All right, you've written 4 cookbooks, hosted a Cookie Channel show. Your picks of the stuff are of legend. I mean, your food, everyone talks about this. I'd imagine you're leading the charge in the kitchen for the holidays. Is there something that, you love to cook? Are you the kind of chef that like give everybody their orders, you get this, you get this, you get this, or what?
I can't stand help.
You don't like help, you just want to do it.
No, I want to do it because they're coming in and saying, well, I would put this in my macaroni. Well, you're not cooking, I am. So stay away, just cut up some onions or stuff for me, like on the side, and leave the kitchen and let me just cook and prepare everything by myself.
If you want it done right, do it yourself.
You have to do it yourself.
Okay, I'm sure nobody's complaining about that, by the way.
No, I have to do it all.
Yeah, no one's
and I love it.
Patty, thank you so much.
Thank
Congrats
you.
on everything you have going on. And you
Thank
guys,
you.
be sure to watch Christmas Everlasting when it
Yes.
premieres Saturday, November 24th at 8/7 Central on Hallmark Channel.
Yay. Thank
All
you.
right, guys, well, we are gearing up for Thanksgiving here in the U.S. It naturally got us thinking about our favorite American British royal, Meghan Markle. That's the first thing that comes to mind with Thanksgiving. Did she have to give up turkey and all the trimmings to join the royal family? This is the burning question. I sure hope not. Here to answer that burning question and more is our royal correspondent, Imogen Lloyd-Webber. Thank you for being here.
Of course.
So, this is Meghan's first Thanksgiving
Yes.
as a royal. Last year, she celebrated in L.A. with her mom, Doria Ragland. I guess the first question, can she even do it and celebrate Thanksgiving anymore?
There's certainly no royal rule saying she can't.
Oh, thank
and
God.
lots of American expats celebrate the holiday. From her social media accounts in her former life, we know Thanksgiving is one of her favourite days of the year. And as she and Prince Harry don't have any public engagements planned for Thursday, it's likely she'll be marking the occasion.
I can't tell you what a relief this is to find out.
I know it is.
She'll likely be celebrating. Yeah. We'll know she did celebrate Thanksgiving, though, because everything would be delicious. She has showed us some tips and tricks in the past. Roasting a Thanksgiving turkey. Tell us about this.
Yeah, Meghan has. We know she prefers to broil brine her turkey before roasting. It adds quite a bit of prep time, but it makes the turkey extra juicy, Jeremy.
Okay, brine it. Got
it. She also unusually likes to barbecue her turkey instead of using a traditional oven.
Barbecue and brine.
Yeah, Meghan additionally posted some leftover recipes on her old blog, The Tig, including turkey tortilla soup and a sweet potato white bean soup. They'd both be perfect, I think. Thanks.
I like to do a turkey salad, like a chicken salad, after you grind it all up. You don't care.
This has turned into a cooking segment.
So Meghan's definitely put her American stamp on the palace. We saw evidence of her touches on the wedding day and, of course, beyond. On a more serious note here, though, Queen Elizabeth is reaching out to Meghan's home state of California as wildfires continue to burn there. What did the Queen have to say?
Yes, in a statement issued on Friday, the Queen offered her compassion to those affected by the fires in the Golden State. Los Angeles, California is, of course, where Meghan was born and grew up. The Queen's statement read, quote, "Prince Philip and I offer our deepest sympathies to the people of California who continue to suffer from the devastating fires across the state. Our thoughts and prayers are with the family and friends of the victims and to all those who have lost their homes and livelihoods." It continued, "I pay tribute to the courage and dedication of the U.S. Emergency Services and the volunteers that have provided support."
So is this something Queen Elizabeth would have typically done in the past? How much does it have to do with Meghan being from Southern California?
The Queen has always been very much attuned to what is going on across the globe. She is the longest-serving leader in the Western world after all.
Yes, she is.
She regularly makes such statements and gestures. Last month, she made a private donation to the relief effort in Indonesia after the devastating earthquake and tsunami the country suffered.
All right. She's doing great stuff there. Imogen, before you go, you have a very special on ABC Thanksgiving Day.
9 p.m., Meghan, The Real Princess Diaries.
That's on ABC, 9 p.m. Eastern, Thanksgiving. And when you're in your turkey coma, flip it on and enjoy.
I'll be quizzing you on it.
There you go. Thank you so much, Imogen. Good to see you.
All right, coming up tomorrow, Michael Angarano is here talking all about his time on fan favorite show This Is Us. Plus, Jack and Jack are here filling us in on their new album, A Good Friend Is Nice, and more. Be sure to tune in for that.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.